with the men's. Right. The essence of all is to trust, exactly. And then you ask yourself, okay, what am I trusting? Who am I trusting? We trust God. We can't even trust ourselves to that level. Just trust God. For me too, Nicola, July issues pushed me over the edge, but now it feels like it was an initiation I had to go through. I'm not bothered now. Yes. So seeing what I'm hearing you say is that you're seeing it from a lens of everything is happening for you. And that's a very powerful position to be in. If even the mess and the chaos is happening for you, then nothing can actually be against you. Right. Hi, Nama. So I want to open this up.
Yeah, sorry, I'm without the camera, but I can hear you, and I'm glad to
good.
be here.
I've been thinking of you so much these days.
Me?
So much. I
About
hope
me?
you're well. Yes, yes. I hope you're well.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
I'm
So,
well.
good. Unmute yourselves, whoever wants to chime in. Let's open this up. Does anybody need any mentoring, any support, any coaching?
Can I
Ivy?
speak? Okay. Hi, everyone.
And congratulations to the bride. I haven't seen you after your wedding.
Yeah, I remember I need to send picture, like I promised.
you?
I will do it soon. Okay, so what you were sharing in the beginning really touched me about like it's connected to the battles that didn't arrive to Israel yet, right? Many people from Israel, we are waiting, and it's to hold a lot of I don't know when, but trust and like patient, and I'm gonna be the bridge, a stronger bridge. I'm doing it. But today I receive a message from a woman that she's sick. She really need a battle like physically, and she's old, and she's a parent of a friend of mine that I really respect. So today when I read her message and she asked to cancel, but she cannot cancel because it's after the 21 days, I felt this energy of like it touched me, and I felt like I don't want to deal with that, like this, like and I didn't sell one bottle in August, and I have so many leads, and so like I know that when I will change it, my concern is that I'm letting it touch me and shrink me. And I trusting, I know that the unknown, I know that we doing it together. I know that each woman that don't receive a bottle, she meet herself. Like I know this divine orchestra. So yeah.
This is what I want to offer you. Thank you for sharing. And I was sharing with one of my partners earlier today. She's going through something. There's always something that wants to grab, it's going to want to grab your attention, right? Your sacred attention, your sacred energy, your sacred life force. This is what's at play, in the matrix. Okay. There's this feeding frenzy off of our energy. And wherever your weak spot is, whatever is your specific weak point, that's where you're going to be consistently, I'm going to say attacked, but that's where you're going to consistently feel it. So for you, in the position that you're at, hold on, my husband's home and he's shouting. Hold on. Okay. So I've realized that wherever I'm most sensitive and most vulnerable, my weak spot, that's where I'm always going to be constantly attacked. For me, it's always around family, relationships, my time, my consciousness, my energy, how I get to split myself, that kind of thing. For you, being in the position you're in, you're very much responsible. Okay, Natalie, thank you. You're very much responsible for all of these people, and like you said, you're that bridge. And when you don't have the data, let's say, to pass through the bridge, you feel like you're failing. You feel like you're not living up to that role image that these people are holding you up to, right? So first of all, it's an energetic thing, okay, that you get to completely stand in your power and opt out of that energetic suction, opt out of being fed on, by that chaos that person is going through, and choose to be, I'm going to say, it's going to sound cliche, but choose to be the tap water of light for that person. How? So you get to be you. You get to be Adi that's not desperate, that's not responsible to fix everything. You get to be Adi that is the bringer of the light and the water in your area. And that also means that this person can also receive the consciousness of Lumi Vitae even without the bottle. So you can give that to people. You can, of course, be, oh gosh, drilling, hold on. I don't know if you can hear it, but the neighbor just started drilling. So you can be that for people, obviously be empathetic and compassionate to what they're going through, because it's a lot. Hold on.
Now we hear you.
Can you
Now, yeah.
hear me now?
Yes.
So what I said in the last sentence was, don't stand in the chaos with them. So acknowledging what they're going through, acknowledging the stress, the pain, and the sickness, right, that she's moving through. And also offering her, whatever her name is, listen, Maria, I know what you must be going through, and I feel very compassionate for you. And do you know that you can also receive the consciousness of the hydrogen even before you receive your vessel, and start preparing your body for that? You can do that. Okay. It's just some form of, how can I put it? Quenching the thirst, right? But it has to also start from you, not opting in to the drama of the problems, because there are many problems. Trust me, I'm in all the groups, I'm seeing everything, and it is so easy for me to be seduced into answering and fixing the problems for everyone. Trust me. And I know that if I allow myself to get sucked in and I start to comment and start to try and fix and start to try and soothe the drama for people, oh, that can be such an energy draining for me. And immediately I'll be taken off onto another stream. So you get to decide, my energy stays with me and I support my team as they wait for their bottles in the most conscious, elevated, and appropriate way. Does that support you?
Yeah, it supports me, and I notice, I see now clearly that I have this fear of conflict in my life. I was avoiding from conflict, and to grow in Lumi Vitae is actually to hold more triggers of people.
Yes.
And so, yeah, it's really because I'm going to feel more like the battle, so many issues are like, if I want to have a really huge team, So people, we're gonna get like more people, more trouble.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah. So you get to
so-
flip that. You get to change that. So
uh-huh.
you can also build a culture in your. I'm still not on this on this speaker microphone thing. Sorry, guys. Hello? You're hearing me from the laptop still, not from my headphones. Anyway, do you have a lot of background noise from me? Because the kids are upstairs. Okay, that's fine. So how you get to switch that, flip that. So if you look at that statement, more people equals more problems. It's not a very nice thing to have in your body and in the body of your team, right? So what would you rather choose to think and believe about yourself and your leadership and your team? You get to change that.
yeah, definitely. It's like more people, more truth, more
People, more power,
more
awareness, more light,
more water,
expansion.
more expansion, more learning,
More wisdom.
more wisdom. Yeah.
more growth.
More light.
More light. Yeah, more people, more light. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you feel that difference in your body? So say the first one. Close
Okay.
your eyes. Say the first one. That old program, that old belief you used to have. More people, more problems.
It's
Feel
not
that.
nice. It's not fair. It's not fair.
Yeah. Now just go like wipe the screen and now tune into the new one. More people, more light.
Yeah, I see it's like more people, more learning, more growth, more light. I see
Yeah,
this
yeah,
expansion
yeah.
of it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna learn through this situation, but we can learn in good situation also. So I don't
Yes.
need all these conflict issues with like it could be good learning, like, hey, look what I found help the hydrogen is doing, or hey, let's do this ceremony. We can learn in other
Yes.
ways.
The learning
Yeah.
doesn't have to be traumatic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice. Thanks.
You're welcome. Who else needs support? Let me see the chat.
Maybe I can share a bit.
Yes, we can.
So I kind of, personally, I'm a bit less challenged because I don't have at the moment the people I'm communicating with are not in Israel, so I don't have the challenge, but I'm living with Smadar, so I see her being
Yeah.
moving through that a lot, and I kind of have a feeling of like the field, of the structuring of the field, maybe because I'm less involved in, emotionally. So I really feel at the moment like I really felt like there was like a breakdown, like a total like a breakdown, and I'm starting to feel, and I feel it very related to what's happening planetary with the eclipse, and there was like in my personal life, though in my healing, I've also felt that like a death of
Yes.
parts of me that are no longer
Mm,
continue.
yeah.
And I'm starting to kind of feel gradually, this is at least my feeling, kind of like something new, more quiet that's starting to happen,
Mm,
in the field of Lumivita also. So I'm kind of seeing it. I don't know how it will pop up, how it will manifest, but this is like my feeling. And I spoke yesterday with a beautiful, like really powerful one of my mentors from the past, and I just showed her the tablets just through the screen, and she was
wow.
like readjusting just from the energy of them, and she was like, "Wow!" Like,
I can feel that now. As you shared, my whole body got goosebumps.
yeah.
Wow.
she just like she completely started to readjust, and she started to kind of channel what it does to her, just the looking at the thing, so. And this is a woman that has so much, I'm not even talking about the business side. I'm just talking, she has so much influence she supports like thousands of people.
Mm.
She's not young and she really needs that support. So I just kind of had the feeling of just like supporting this person is supporting like
The
thousands of
ripple
people.
effect of that.
Yeah, because
Yes.
she's a full on like,
Wow.
energy blessed. She just, all she does is just like serve people.
Wow.
So I kind of had like glimpses to new things that are kind of popping up, for me. So yeah, I'm kind of, I kind of also felt like in the field the breakdown, and I was a bit nervous, like where is it all going? Is it all gonna come?
Mm.
But now I'm starting to feel kind of something new emerging. And it's a good thing to go through it because it's the first time I go through it in Lumivita. But of course, I know this in my relationship and everything. It's always like has its cycles, and sometimes the cycles can be more dramatic or less dramatic.
Yes.
But sometimes there's like a collapse, and
Yeah.
then something happens.
Yeah.
So it kind of helps me to kind of build, I feel, not only trust in my experience in Lumivita. I feel like part of this breakdown also help me to realign where I centered my energy, like less in Lumivita, more in me in relationship to
Mm-hmm.
Lumivita, which I
Mm-hmm.
feel was the kind of the maturing process that maybe many of us going through.
Yep.
And also it's kind of like helping me just to build trust in life, because this is like
Yeah.
a major cycle of life, but it involves like, okay, I don't know, like this is like my kind of future income. I don't know where it's going. I don't know where this is going. And it's just going through all of this uncertainty and then just kind of staying open, and something new happens without me doing anything about it.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I'm curious to see what's going to happen, but
Mm.
we booked our flights yesterday.
Yep.
And again, when we booked our flights, I also started to feel like some activation starting to happen, like in my spine.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Wow.
it's very humbling, the whole the whole thing. It's like you just, because you don't know eventually.
You don't know. We don't know anything about anything. This is the truth, about anything.
Yeah.
We're walking on a ball that's floating in a black sky that was created how many billions of years ago, and we're here trying to make sense, trying to make money, trying to make sense, trying to sell lights. Why not?
All I
Why
know.
not? Why not, Nicola? Why not go to Arizona? Why not have a blast? Why not have phenomenal conversations with a woman like you're speaking of, Michal? Why not be the one that gets on stage in front of 500 people? Why not be the one who brings in a phenomenal leader who is connected with millions around the world? Why not? Who knows? We don't know, but why not? Who are we to judge, Who are we to say if that email is going to be read or not? Who are we to say if that person's going to respond or not? We don't know. We don't know. But yeah, we get to be in the potential energy, as Homaya puts it, the potential energy that is moving through us and for us. So thank you for sharing, Michael. Thank you. I'm excited for you being in Arizona, making that decision, getting yourself there. It's a big thing,
It was kind of effortless. I felt we just like sat in the computer and tack in 2 minutes we just had
Yeah.
tickets. So
It's almost like he's high on LVQ, high on hydrogen. It was kind of effortless. Let's go to Arizona. It's
no,
beautiful.
we went to the embassy because we didn't even have like
Yeah, for your visa,
anything
yes.
So we had to like stand in line in the US embassy, which is a bit like, and they ask you questions. Have you been to the West Bank? Have you been to Gaza? Have you done this?
Oh, wow.
And then it's like, where are you going? I said, we're going to Sedona, to Arizona. And she's like, do you know about these vortex tours they do in Sedona? And I'm like, yeah, I know about it. It's like part of why we're going. He says, yeah, there's some people that believe in that. I assume you're one of those. I said, yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
She was sweet, yeah.
You
We
see, you would never have known that.
We almost sold her a bottle in the embassy. I don't think she legally can do it, but we got her interested for sure.
That's amazing. Yeah, we get to have this fun, you know? Okay. Good stuff, good stuff. Who else wants to share where you are on your journey? What are you working towards? What's the project?
I can say can you hear me?
I can hear you, Natalie.
Okay, I'm in Lima Airport going home. I live in Peru. And I ordered the bottle 2 months ago and I just got it when I was visiting Israel now. And somehow in the whole mess that was going around that we're not talking about actually, which is fine. I kind of told myself a few times that I'm happy I didn't sell any more bottles because of the whole mess. And now that you're talking about all of this and a lot of other things that are going on in my life around this thing, in connection, of course, because it's all connected, as we all know, I tell myself, I was actually congratulating myself for not selling more bottles, to not connect it to what Adi said, like more people, more problems.
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah.
I can change that. And that's the realization that I had now.
Wow.
And I'm gonna mute because it's really noisy here. And but
Okay.
I felt like
Wow.
putting it out there because I just realized that.
Thank you for sharing. That's big because your internal now gets to rewire to match that. You see, we don't know what's on the subconscious until we become aware of it. And that's why these conversations help, because somebody else's issue is actually all of our issues. Like you said, it's all connected. And an awareness like that can shift big time. Thank you for sharing. That's great. Nicola, do you need to share something? You good? Nicola's on fire.
I just have an issue around. I have a doctor in Northern Ireland that is now wanting to buy, and he wants to buy 6 bottles.
Amazing.
So I don't know how to do it. It's probably best to bring him in as an affiliate, and he buys.
He can fast track.
He could just become affiliate and fast track on the one sign up, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a we can talk about this as well on your Telegram. Has he got a business?
Yeah, he used to have a big clinic, but now he's not doing that anymore, but he's just working from home. But okay, well, I'll take this offline.
We can chat, yeah. We can chat on Telegram just to see what's the best strategy for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Neta. Hi.
I'm moving around the house with the charger. I don't know. It's a bit slow. Hi.
Good to see you.
You too. I feel like I would like to share something, and how can I don't know how to express it really, because I find myself moving, drifting between voices, between feelings, between impressions. So it's like and I feel all of them. It's not that I choose one or another, but it's just that I have moments where, a little bit like Adi was sharing about her challenge, I have 10 people like that that are really not happy and are constantly writing to me, and even I don't know what to do. If somebody of them will tell me, okay, I want to cancel, I don't even know technically what I'm supposed to do, and I don't even have a physical bottle to give anybody for free or whatever. So this is there, and I've been holding it, like writing them, answering, holding this, I don't know, this trust, this hope, understanding that we are going through this moment. At the same time, I have like, I feel somehow at some moments that if only there was a certain response from Lumivite somehow that says, listen, all the people that ordered in July and August are going to be refunded or get, I don't know, LVQ, something, I don't know, so that I have something more to give, because I feel that not only that my reputation as Neta is very strange right now. It's like, okay, they trust me, they go on, okay, not yet, nobody sent me to hell yet, okay, but I'm very close, I'm getting close. And I noticed that the last few days I didn't breathe so well. I noticed that every time I thought about them or somebody wrote me something, I was like, okay, I don't know how long I can hold it without, it's like, you understand. I feel like there is somehow it seems to me, but it's only from where I'm located, okay? I don't see a lot of things that are happening, and most of the things that are happening behind the scenes. And although I have a lot of trust actually, and love for this company, and I'm happy to be in Lumivite, this, how do you say, this stretch is, I feel it a bit, intense, like I need something concrete to calm me down so that I can give this to the others. But in this moment, I feel that I'm the fuel is little.
Yeah, I understand, you know, and it's all, everything you're sharing is valid. You know, we're human, and the people who order the bottles are human, and the usual consumer experience is you order something and you get it. And this is out of the ordinary experience. It's an out of the ordinary experience. And the conditions that it happened under as well, that it didn't help. You know, the timing of moving the warehouse, the timing of the fast start reset, the timing of launching LVQ in the US and not in Europe. It was a lot of things at the same time. So it's not an excuse, really not an excuse. And I know that they are doing everything that they can to catch up on the damage, to catch up on the problems, to catch up on customer support, customer care. I think on, what's today, Thursday? Yesterday, the CRM was launched. The CRM is the customer, Michal, do you remember the name? CRM, what it stands for? Customer reporting.
It's customer relationship management.
Yeah, it's a whole system. It's a whole platform. It issues tickets and stuff when somebody sends an email. So everything is properly registered and followed up, and not just going into one inbox and then 5 different people are responding to the same email, but nobody knows what the other person has said, and it's a mess. It was a mess. So you can imagine. And these are things that the customers don't see, and you're in the middle. We're in the middle, right? You're in the middle, and we're that bridge, like Adi was saying. I know in my heart and in all of my being that the things, like, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. Get yourselves to the call on Tuesday. Get your people there. It's important. some important news is going to be shared. So get your people there. And regarding how to support your team, how to like help them hang on, I wonder, like, would it be the right, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I know what your suggestion is, like to offer them something like a credit or a gift or some kind of like, you know, there's a word that we can use for that, like what's coming to me, honestly, is it? Yeah, but what's coming to me, honestly, is, and it's horrible, it's a gift of remorse. A gift of remorse. And remorse is like when you're mourning, you know, when you're grieving and you're giving a gift of for the grieving, but it's that's not the energy that we want, you know, in any of our exchanges and engagements with our team and our businesses. So I'm wondering, maybe there is something you could do as a leader, as what you provide in your own capacity, that you could give to your team, that you could offer to your people as a gift from you, because Lumivita as a company, I don't think can come in and say, okay, to this group of people we're going to give, I don't know, a 50 euro credit or something. I don't think they have a way to even, you know, put criteria on that, or, you know, judge who's going to get and who's not going to get, right? So maybe your idea is great, and what if that gift comes from you as the leader of your team, with what you provide to the world, with the light that you bring to the world? Is there something maybe you can partner with someone in your team and do as a gift of your patience, your trust, your gratitude? Just an idea, because we have it too, like this culture in Cyprus, right? That, and I'm tuning into the energy of my family and my mom, because this is what my mom would say. Oh, they should give you something back, you know, to say for everything you've been through. They should give you something for everything you've been through. Why? And this is a bit of tough love, but why is anyone obligated to give you anything because of what you've been through? So there's this next level of, if you're feeling that you're entitled or obligated to receive something because of the challenges that the whole company has actually been experienced, we have to check in with that as a team, you know, this energy, this frequency. Because if we're looking for that little, you know, compensation or little gift to say thank you for hanging on with us, thank you for being with us, thank you for bearing with us, and for, exactly, most customers just want the product and to get on with their lives, right? For me personally, if I would get a little gift from somebody to say, like, you know, sorry for all the trouble and stuff, and here's a little gift to keep you quiet or to keep you from running away, I don't know how I would take it at that level. You know what I mean? Am I making sense?
I understand what you mean, but yes, but also it's like I think it wouldn't be so difficult or impossible to say, okay, we as Lumivite take the responsibility for all these crazy delays, all these situations. People ordered something, they didn't receive. Now even I don't know what to tell the people. In reality, I have no idea where are the bottles. They are in customs. I have no idea. Like, I have not even a concrete answer to give people. So I think that if Lumivite, I'm thinking,
but that's
even for
not a
me,
Lumivite problem. If we don't know where the bottles are, that's not a Lumivite problem. That is a Delta's problem, no? If we don't know where the bottles are, the
Right
bottles
now,
have been
right
shipped-
now, yes, right now is now in this moment, yes, it's Deltas.
Yeah, so we've opened up a
Yes.
door, you know what I mean? Like we've
Yes.
opened up this beautiful market of Israel, which we're not supposed to sell in. But anyway, there's also bottles missing in the US, right? There's issues everywhere because of the manual shipping and all of that stuff. They're at customs, says Adi. Okay. So this is a Delta's issue.
Deltas, this
Yes.
Deltas issues, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can just, just reminds me something that well, first I totally get like Neta, I would also in her position would love to be able to
Offer something. Yeah.
offer something, but and at least clarity, which is also really good. But it's like the only thing that kind of reminds me that for example, Healy, the company of the frequency devices, which Taryn was in. So I had a friend that was in Healy, and now she's actually coming to Lumivita, and it was the same thing. Like Israel wasn't open, like a German company, and she was getting things into Israel, I think through Cyprus actually, or through something. In the beginning, she tried to do it for Portugal for me, and it was a complete disaster. So she moved, like she had a friend in Germany, and she was like doing all of these loops to get them Heelys, which are quite expensive. And then Healy had a conversation with her, and they were really pissed. It's like, you're not supposed to send to Israel. Like what are you doing? So it's not only they were not supporting her, they was like, no, they were getting angry at her, even they trying to do it.
Yeah.
So like we have kind of a bit more, I feel, flexibility from Lumivita, but it is it is like still not open route. So we kind of
Not
creating
an open route. Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
carving like everybody who's involved more or less. Like I'm also like less involved in that, but it's like we're kind of carving through the caves,
Yes, through the mountains.
and it's
Yeah.
not a usual
And it started with me. Yali came to me and said, we have somebody that wants a bottle in Israel. How can we do it? And I told her there has to be a way. If the water needs to get to Israel, there has to be a way.
It sounds so biblical.
I know.
Yes, it's true. But no, I think I'm actually forgetting this fact that we did we are doing a maneuver that is
Big maneuver.
Yes, very tricky. And so
Yeah.
I think our enthusiasm and our readiness to open this path, that's like a little bit we ignored
We have that culture, let's go.
Yeah, let's go, let's do it. But in reality, voila, it's not open. It's like that right now.
Yeah.
What can, but you think it will change? Do we think that we will open? It will be open in Israel.
It will be open. We just don't know when, Netta. We don't know when.
Okay.
The one thing that you can sort of pre-frame your people, like in Israel, the people that want to buy, they should know that the market is not open. And I'm sure they do because they're paying extra for shipping, but they should know that, listen, market isn't open yet, and we're actually doing this cohort. It's a group of us. We're doing this cohort because we know that this has to be in Israel, and there might also be a little bit of wobbles. So if you pre-frame that, then you're also, you're preparing them for the wobbles, and you don't feel so bad as well because it's not just get your water and everything's hunky-dory and rosy. On the business side, there's work to be done, and we're here doing the work. So Israel, when it's going to be open, we don't know. Right now, the focus is the US to get the LVQ fully launched there. But come to the call on Tuesday, and you will
tell me good
we'll be
news.
happy.
For sure, I will be there on Tuesday. For sure.
Let me see the comments. Yeah.
Thank
part
you.
of the integrity segments. You're welcome. Thank you, Netta, for sharing your heart. And yeah, I see you. Yes, Yali, the integrity piece. Yeah. Thank you. to a close.
Gaius?
Nah, what? I'm not satisfied with anything, but I'm not going to speak. I spoke enough. Everybody knows what I feel and think, and that's it. That's it. I'm still here somehow, but I don't know why. Really, sorry. I can't. If
Gaia.
my mouth only my truth comes out, and now my
Yeah.
truth is very sharp, and I don't want to, so.
Yes. Yeah, but you're still here. So that means something. And we appreciate you. We appreciate all of you. What a beautiful visual we have with Adi Debbie doing her daughter's hair. Look at that. Aw, hi. She doesn't want her hair done. Yeah.
I would like to say something.
Nama, yes.
Open my camera. I don't know how I look. I had an operation, a little operation on my
Oh.
forehead last evening.
Are you all right? Is
And I'm
everything
okay. I'm okay. I've
Okay.
been through a wonderful journey towards it. So it helped
Okay.
me be very, very serene
Mm,
inside of all this. So it's amazing. It's amazing.
yeah.
So I'm actually happy and relieved and oh, she's going. Okay. I'm sorry for that. I just I'm listening to everyone
Mm.
and I just want to share my and I heard you and when I heard you, Alexia, something is very it's not resting.
Mhm. I can't hear you very well. I don't know if it's my internet or if it's yours.
It's hers.
Nama,
Yeah,
you're
I think the
you're glitching. Your sound is glitching. Maybe you need to move.
Oh.
We've lost your video.
I was stuck.
Ah,
Okay. Can you hear me now? Oh, whoa.
we can hear you now. We can hear you. It was just very glitchy.
Wait. You hear me? Okay, so your picture froze as well, and I didn't see anything. But can you hear
Look,
me? Okay.
We can hear
let
you,
me
but it's
see.
quite glitchy. Maybe you can move around.
On. I'm trying to carry on. Oh, I heard you all very clearly. I want to say something, but can you hear me now?
Yes.
No?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, and cameras on as well.
Yes.
I hope you can hear me better. So
Yeah,
what
I
I
can
would say that something is not resting in me after I heard the conversation between you and Neta. So I had to come in.
Mhm.
I thought that Neta was like calling Gaia because I think maybe she felt it and Gaia said no and now she said bye. So I'm in. I want to share my own. I don't know what's going on with Gaia, but I want to share that I have only like 4 customers. They're all customers. And they're all waiting for the bottle. Most of them only in maybe 5 customers. One of them got the bottle because it was black in July.
Mhm.
3 of them are waiting, knowing that it's on the way, it's on the way, but
Yeah.
okay, but we don't know what's going on. And one of them bought, I think, in the real few first days of August,
Mhm.
and no one knows where hers and some other bottles are. Not because of Diltas, but because she needs to go. Okay, but
Bye, Adi.
not because of Diltas, but
Yeah.
I know that these bottles or these special cases are with Patrick. This is the last thing that I heard, but I
Okay.
don't know what's going on. What is Patrick doing with it? Is it getting into order? Is it going to be out there shipped? Am I going to get a notice about it? My customer is going to get a notice about it. I don't know,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I know that I am being asked
yeah.
what's going on. So what's going on? So what's going on? So every week, it's like they're waiting, and I'm always saying, okay, maybe Monday I will know, because now it's like almost, and it's like it is a stretch. It is a stretch, but I do feel that we cannot put. It's not that I am blaming. It's not a blaming. It's not pointing a finger. It's saying a company that is supposed to ship a product that someone pays for it is holding a certain responsibility, okay?
Yeah.
And even the choices that were made about doing the fast track while getting Patrick in, while having the holidays in Europe, while having shifted all the...
Yes, it was holidays as well, yes.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
a corporate decision, a very, I think, conscious. Maybe there's all kinds of surprises, I know, but it is a company that we are all trusting, not because only the light. We're trusting to be a very I don't know how to say it, but they know what they're doing, and Tara know what she's doing, and the decisions that are taken are backed with a plan, with models of a business, of a company that does have a product that they're producing and they're shipping, and they have orders, okay, all
Yeah.
over the world.
Yeah.
So there is a responsibility for that choice that Lumivita made, okay, that made all this mess. It is a mess, okay? It is getting fixed. There is a way to explain the mess. It is, if you can look at the broader picture and, you know, where the horizon is, where it takes us, you know, forward. Yeah, and whoever, like all of us that chose to be a partner of Lumivita, it's a different case than a customer that doesn't sleep at night, that had a choice to spend not only 500 euro, but even more for the shipping, because he sees how it can benefit from it. And he knows that there's not a route in Israel, and he knows it could take time.
Yeah.
And he knows it could take even 2 weeks. I don't know, it's a long time to wait for a product, but a month go by, another month go by. It's a very, so what I felt, maybe I'm wrong, okay? Or maybe there is, of course, I heard you and I know what you mean. But first of all, the customers that wants the bottle and doesn't know all of what, okay, maybe doesn't even sense it. Or maybe they only sense it for, you know, from one angle. They don't know all the story and they don't need to know all.
Yeah. Yeah.
But what they know is that they wanted to invest their good money at a very good product that they can benefit from it, and they need the benefit of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
As soon, okay, and they're trusting me, and they're patient, and they're asking politely, but still time is going by. And the way that I can support them with answers, I could do it in all kinds of way, and I can really be, I have a way to do it, but still I am empathic with them as a customer as well, that
course,
I
yeah.
bought something and I'm not getting it.
Yeah.
Somewhere along the line, there was a mistake. And it's not my mistake, it's not their mistake, and it's not Dilta's mistake. It's not. And I feel when you were saying all that to Neta, that first of all, when you're saying like the compensation is like a remorse reward, it's like I feel like saying to you, Alexia, change your thought. It's not a remorse. It's an appreciation. It's taking its accountability. It's a relationship
Yeah. But
between
how
me
do you
customer.
justify that compensation to go just to a certain group of people that the market is not even open in, right? How can you go and how can we go and ask for this in a market that's not even open?
I'm telling you, first of all, if it's not open, so it's like we are actually, I'm trying to just get this one part. We are actually, when we are shipping into Israel, we are really separated from Lumivite. It's like
I
there is,
I don't see it
feel
as separated. No, I don't see it as separated. I see it as we're laying down, like what Michal said, we're laying down the groundwork, the field work, the pipelines, so that we can justify an opening of the markets. Otherwise, if we hadn't been doing all this work, Israel will never open. Never.
Yeah, but
There's
what
no
I'm
reason
saying,
for Lumivita to open Israel for just a few bottles. But we've got bottles. We've got a lot of bottles in Israel. And there's more that want to be sold. There's more.
okay. But Lumivita knows that there are bottles that are being ordered from Israeli customers,
Of course
right?
they know. Of
Israeli
course.
partners, right?
Yes.
So
Of course.
wait, someone is shouting behind my door. Just don't want them to burst in as well. So I close the door. So they know it. And the fact actually that it's not in Israel, it's not because something about the shipment in Israel for Israel is being right.
No.
Something that is
No.
not connected to Israel. It's connected the time of the fast track, the time of the
Yes.
Germany, the time. It's not connected to us.
It's got nothing to do with Israel
No.
as a country or as
No.
a cult. No, Naman.
I've been through hell and back as well.
Yes, North Island.
UK, Ireland.
No, this is my point.
Hell and back.
All the teams have problems. All the countries are having issues. It's not
Mike-
Israel isolated.
I have to tell you something, Alexia. If my customers would, because the customers of Lumivite, they are customers of Lumivite, even though the route is not open, they are customers of Lumivite. And they are getting mails from Lumivite. But the only mails that they are getting are promotional mails. Not explaining, not
I agree.
not customer service.
I agree. 100%. 100% agree. I agree. Everything you're saying are points that I have also been saying when we have our leaders meetings and everything. I 100,000% agree with you. There has to be a proper communication system. And I'm praying that the CRM system is gonna, it still needs some time, it's gonna take a couple of weeks to actually, because you think about it, they have to upload all the data, all the emails, everything has to go through that system and become automated. So that when something happens with an account, a response is sent, or it's flagged, or, everything you're saying is 100% right. Everything from the customer point of view to the partner point of view to the team point of view, you're right. You're right. And yeah, I mean, it's this transition. There's nothing else I can say, I mean,
No.
let's hang in there. Let's hang in there.
Jumping.
It's not an Israel issue. No, it's not because it's Israel.
I have clients in Portugal, and the shipments were from Portugal, that they still didn't receive their vessels for about 5 weeks or something like that already. And the company is Portuguese, right? And Lumivita is still so we have the same.
So it's not connected for if the route to Israel is open or not.
No.
That's my point.
It couldn't be connected because the delivery of these bottles is in Europe. They're being delivered to Europe. So before they were being delivered to Cyprus. So
I would just say maybe from my limited understanding, just what you're saying, that I think I don't know shit about companies. Yeah, I'm not like, it's my first time like going into that, but it's a very like powerful, beautiful company, but it's a new company. It's not like
And
we
it's not a
can-
traditional, sorry, and
it's
it's
not
not a
like
traditional style.
when you say Naama, like this is a proper company, things should be properly made, the communication should be proper, they should have proper response, they should have proper custom care, which is all amazing.
Correct,
We're
yes,
all waiting
yeah.
for that to happen, but it's not an established company yet. It's a
Yeah.
pioneer company that was born maybe like 2 years ago, just popped kind of.
Less than 2 years, yeah.
And so it's not really like, okay, like there is really established company that is not properly managed. No, it's like a baby company that is learning to walk. It's a 2-year-old company. They're changing the team all the time. The team is not established yet. The communication skills are not
Yeah.
established. They're not ready for the jump. This is why it's happening. There's a jump and there's not the
The
facility,
foundations.
the foundations to
Yeah.
take it in. This is what they're communicating. Says we're not prepared for where we're going, so we have huge bumps because we're jumping, but we don't have the infrastructure. And you can say this was like a wrong decision, but we don't know if we're going to look backwards. Well, anyway, it doesn't matter if it's wrong or not. It's already happening.
Hmm.
But we don't know if we're going to look 5 years backward and seeing of what's happened in the long run, if it's true or not. And we kind of all kind of in the shock of it, like we were all kind of being shocked, you know. And but it's not like listen, this company is here for 30 years. Like, for example, when we order from Juice Plus and this company is there for 30 years and it's so complicated to get the product, and we're saying, what's happening? The company is like a Swiss American company. She's there 30 years. Why is it so messed up? But Lumivita is like 2-year-old company, you know,
Yeah.
it's a 2-year-old
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah. Thank you, Michal.
Thank you, Michael.
As you were sharing, oh, sorry, Adi, go ahead.
Thank you. I want to say something. It might seem harsh, but it's really, I'm really caring.
Wait a second. I just want to say just to close me and because it was like in front of to Alexia. Alexia, I just want to first of all thank you for listening like that. I'm sorry, Adi. I just want to
Thank you for sharing.
just close it nicely. Close it the way I want to close it, you know. Just
Yeah.
first of all, I see you, and it's not coming towards you, you know.
I know.
It could feel like everyone is like telling me about, you know.
No, don't worry.
things
I
and
don't take
ways.
it personal.
Great. So thank you for the space, so I can share, and I can even share it emotionally, you know. I can even get
I know.
but
Yeah.
thank you for listening and holding that, you know, and it, like very
Thank
like just really thank you for that. And it's
welcome.
good because we all like need a space to just
course.
express it without being scared to be too harsh or
Yeah.
too dramatic or too emotional, you know. It's like
Yeah.
so thank you. I just had to pop
Thank
in
you.
because I felt strong. So thanks.
Thank you, Nama.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
So I say it really meets a personal pain. I think that from childhood that when things are not going smooth or there are problems, Adi will be okay. She can hang on. She can hold it. And it meets this personal place that I feel right now also, because it really felt that we have like an open door to bring people to sell battles. We are measured on the same parameters like everyone else. And suddenly now when there's a problem, I really felt like in time that we are left alone to deal with it because we don't have the problems, because maybe we are not updated with what's going on behind the scenes. And I tell, you know, the meetings that we have, that are more close meetings, that I want to contribute to the trust. I want Lumivita to flourish, to thrive, and but I really need to feel you. Like now, what you are doing now is great for me. I really need to hear you, to know that we are together in this. I personally have a specialty in clients trust. That's I'm an organizational psychologist. So I really want to build the trust with the clients, although the door is not open formally to Israel and all that. I think people who bought such a supreme product, they need to get answers. They need to know what's going on, even though it's not formally open. And so I don't want to lose their trust in Lumivite. I will handle I think I have credibility and people love me and all that, but like Netta said, but I really don't want something to happen to the name and
Okay, I hear you. Yes, yeah. So yeah, whenever I was thinking about it this morning. All the doubts, the doubts that come into our minds and the thoughts that come into our minds, and it's not bad to have a doubt. It's good to have doubts when you actually go into those doubts and you actually can study them and say, is this actually valid? Like, are these doubts actually valid? And do I want to make them part of my decisions moving forward? So like Michael said, and I want to give you an analogy and then we can wrap up. So if you think of a big construction project, let's say we're building a bunch of houses, right? Or even one house. It takes 2 years, right, to build a house, like from start to finish. At least in Cyprus, it takes 2 years, maybe a little bit longer. But when you're building a house, there's a lot of foundational work that has to go into the house, right? Even before that, you have the plans, the architecture, the designs, all of that. And then you have to go into the ground, okay? So the foundations need to be placed strongly into the ground. And this means upheaval, digging, the diggers, the cement, the pillars, all of that. And then the building starts to like appear, First it's the pillars that are going to hold the building, right? And then it's the iron rods and stuff. And then it's, it starts to somehow come together. It still doesn't look like a bit of a house, but it starts to somehow come together. Kind of like Lumivite now. Not yet a house, but it's starting to come together. And along the way, there's problems, so many problems. The superintendent doesn't come on time, or the electricity doesn't come to connect the electricity, or the cement people don't come on the right day. So many problems, right? To stop or hinder or delay the construction of this house, the foundations. Finally, everything starts to go into place. And let's say finally, I didn't choose 2 years on purpose. It was just a random number, but we're 2 years into Lumivite, right? So finally, 2 years after the house is built, before you can even move into the house, you need to clean it, right? You bring cleaners in, you bring professional, property cleaners, management, and they clean the house. But even when you move into the house, it is still not spotlessly clean. The dust still hasn't settled. So we have to like see it this way, that we're in a massive construction and reconstruction constantly. Like Michael also said, the team still isn't locked in and structured. Good. Natalie. So we have to also be aware that we're still in the baby phases. We're still in the construction phases. We're going to have issues. We're going to have problems. And the ones who are here and you've decided that you're in for the long haul, have a safe flight in the skies. The ones who are in it for the long haul, we're in it. We're in it. And we're going to be in all of it. We're going to be in the construction, in the collapse, in the reconstruction, in the new houses being built everywhere. We're going to be in it. And it's gonna take a lot to get me out of Lumivite, a lot more than what I'm seeing. I've just decided that. It's going to take a lot for entities to get me out of Lumivite. And I know I'm meant to be here for a specific purpose and also a higher role, leadership and all that, legacy, all of that stuff. And also energetically as a consciousness. So I've decided it's going to take a lot for me to say, you know, Alexa, maybe this isn't for you. And of course I've thought about it. Of course I think about it. I'm human, you know, and, you know, there's days where I think, you know, is this still happening? Is this still going on? You know, or I'll see something, I'm like, oh my God, what is this? Like, what? And it's okay. So there's a lot of surrender. And as leaders, we have to like evolve into that role. We have to evolve into that role of, you know, we're building the house and we're going to have breakdowns. We're building this wall here. The door is supposed to be here, but a wall went up. Oh shit, let's knock it down. Right? This is what happens. Did you get the download? Michal's breathing. So we're going to put doors and some walls.
But we are in this together, no? It's what
We
you
are,
said.
of course we're in this together. I mean, and I'm happy you shared, Adi, what you shared, because, you know, being in the room and feeling, you know, feeling me and feeling you and knowing that there's a team here, we're people here.
It's really a good experience, I resonate that we are in this together. It's not like, okay, it's like if you would come to this Zoom call and suddenly half of the team went away because it was too much. But you see, people are still here.
Yes.
Even Guy is here. So we're still, I feel I just want to just add something more on the energetic level because it just kind of bumps into me that, of course, it's not practical to say it, but I feel it's good if we know it inside of us, you know, at least for me. Because basically I have the same issue. I'm in Portugal, everything is uncertain in Portugal, like I'm helping people to buy real estate. You never know what's going to happen, when the contract is going to happen. Everything is in the unknown with huge amounts of money. There's nothing clear. You bring 5 professionals, they all give you 5 different opinions about everything, including lawyers. And my Israeli clients are going like they're smoking out of the, well, not Israel, everybody who's not used to Portugal basically is like, the uncertainty, you know, and is making everybody nuts, you know, and and I'm asking myself like because like why is like when you're uncertain, basically you're meeting with a void inside of you because you have nothing to hold on to. Even if it's a small thing, like my father has to know when the scratch of the car is going to get fixed. It's completely irrelevant, you know, and he doesn't know, and it gets him crazy because when you don't know what you want to know, you feel like you don't have control, and it takes you back to your void.
Okay,
Most
Yali.
people have real resistance to be in the void, you know.
Yeah.
So not everybody's mature enough, so you would tell them, okay, just be in the void. It's part of your spiritual growth, actually. It's part of an initiation in every aspect of life. Now it's the battle, tomorrow is like your child or somebody had a disease or a diagnosis or your next paycheck or whatever. But I feel like if we notice inside of ourselves that this is an invitation to be at peace with our void, maybe the presence of these people, even if we cannot say it, but we can be there, it can be a huge healing